Welcome to the Atlantis Coins channel, the channel of old and rare coins. Please click the like button and also click the subscription bell so that you can receive everything new on our channel.
Welcome, my friends, to our channel Atlantis, the channel of ancient and rare coins. Enjoy today's video, my friends, as it is very important.
1982 penny coin value. Are you wondering if the 1982 penny in your coin collection is worth something? One of the most confusing yet amusing coins to collect is the 1982 Lincoln penny. Well, your 1982 penny may make you a millionaire. It stands out because it marks the transition from traditional bronze composition to copper-plated zinc composition. Today, we'll look at the design, background, and varieties of the 1982 penny to help you determine if you've got a rare piece in your possession. US coins usually have around 2 or 3 different varieties. However, the 1982 penny has 8 varieties, 7 in circulation, and 1 is a proof series. All these coins vary in features like composition, mint mark, and, get this, even the size of the coin's date. In 1982, pennies transitioned from a mainly copper composition to a mostly zinc one. They also had issues engraving the date, leading to 2 varieties, small and large date. The 1982 penny value differs according to the variety. Today, we'll discuss how much your 1982 penny can be worth depending on its content and date size. Let's jump right in. 1982 no mint mark penny value. In 1982, the mint in Philadelphia produced over 10.7 billion Lincoln cents. However, these pennies vary in metal composition and size of the date. First, let's look at the metal composition. The first batch of pennies struck by the Philadelphia Mint in 1982 comprised 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Other sources refer to this metal composition as bronze or brass. Later in the year, the minting facility transitioned to copper-plated zinc, or zinc-coated steel composition. However, the mint had to rework the coin's obverse master hub midway through 1982. The new hub featured a smaller date logo than in the previous design. This minor change brought about different combinations of date size and composition for the 1982 cent. 1. 1982 large date bronze penny. The 1982 no mint mark with bronze copper composition and large date can cost an average of $2 in circulated condition. In an uncirculated state, the coin's value can range from $10 to $60, but pieces in higher grades, MS68 and above, can sell for as much as $4,700. 2. 1982 small date bronze penny. The small date variant is super rare and highly sought after by coin collectors. Despite the huge mintage number, these pieces are hard to find in circulated and uncirculated conditions. That explains why they often fetch a higher price. Besides the condition, the color of the copper coin can also affect its value. 1982 pennies that have retained their original red luster are more valuable than pieces with brown or red-brown shades. In mint state, coins with a rich red or violet luster can sell for thousands of dollars. In fact, one specimen graded at MS67 Plus sold for a whopping $9,987 in 2014. 3. 1982 large date copper-plated zinc penny. 1982 large date copper-plated zinc pennies from Philadelphia Mint are super common in circulated and mint state conditions. They are also less valuable than their bronze counterparts. Circulated coins can cost anywhere from $4 to $5. In grade MS68, the value of a large date zinc penny can sell $2,400. 4. 1982 small date copper-plated zinc penny. Next, we have a 1982 small date copper-plated zinc penny. Like its large date sister, it's cheap and readily available in circulated and mint grades. Because these were more common, and due to their cheaper composition, these coins aren't as valuable as their bronze-minted sisters. However, pennies in pristine condition and higher grades, like MS69, can sell for as much as $15,600. 1982 D penny value. Next, we have the 1982 pennies that were minted in Denver. More than 6 billion pennies were minted there that year. Like the Philadelphia Mint, this minting facility produced both bronze and copper-plated zinc coins. 1982 D Bronze Penny. Before October 21, 1982, the minting center in Denver struck only bronze Lincoln cents. All the 1982 D cents featured a large date. However, some coin collectors have discovered a few 1982 D small date bronze pennies. One such collector is Paul Malone from Minnesota. Funnily enough, the 1982 D bronze pennies only came in a large date variety. No small date bronze coin from Denver was ever circulated. However, a couple have been found in recent years, which have been sold for upwards of $18,000 because of their uniqueness. But what is the value of a 1982 D large date bronze coin? 1982 D large date bronze penny. This coin in circulated conditions is valued from $4 to $5. In an uncirculated state, the value of the penny could range from $1 to $5. Mint state bronze pieces with their original red luster can sell for upwards of $80 to $445. 1982 D copper-plated zinc penny. After transitioning to copper-plated zinc, the Denver Mint cleared away all the brass coins and planchets and began producing zinc cents. For instance, the quality of strikes was reduced. As a result, the Mint had to adjust the penny's observed details, including the date, to increase production speed. This resulted in a small date, copper-plated zinc cent. Like in bronze pennies, the small date subtypes have a higher value than their large date counterparts. In Mint State 64, a 1982 D small date zinc penny sells for approximately $12, depending on its condition. Contrary, a 1982 D large date zinc penny in the same grade costs $7. In grade MS 68, a large date cent can sell for upwards of $2,000, while a small date cent can fetch up to $4,800. 1982 S proof penny value. The Minting Center in San Francisco minted over 3.8 million pennies with the S Mint mark. But these pieces were designed specifically for coin collectors and investors. That means they never entered circulation. Unlike the other center, the San Francisco batch had no small or large date subtypes. They were all made of a new metal composition, copper-plated zinc. Due to the low mintage, the 1982 S proof pennies are rare, but they don't fetch high prices in the market as you might have thought. At PR 62, expect these coins to cost at least $10. Even in higher grades, their value doesn't increase as much, and they might fetch you around $35. But in 2013, a rare 1982 S cent with a deep cameo, graded at PR 70, sold for $7,080.
This 1982 copper penny is worth $1 million. You could find this rare penny in your pocket change. Here's what to look for.
Now, we will talk in detail about the amazing discovery of the 1982 Lincoln Cent Type 9. This 1982 copper penny is worth $1 million. You could find this rare penny in your pocket change. Here's what to look for. Did you hear? A rare 1982 copper penny is worth an astounding $1 million. The good news is there may be more rare pennies out there just like it, and you could be the next person to find a rare copper penny in your pocket change. The reason this particular 1982 copper penny value is so high is because it's a rare 1982 small date penny. What's the 1982 small date copper penny worth? The first known 1982 D small date copper penny sold for $18,800 at a Stack's Bowers auction on August 3, 2017. A second one was discovered a short while later and sold for $10,800 in an April 25, 2019 Heritage Auctions sale. Both coins have light wear and were found in circulation. In other words, this rare and valuable 1982 penny looks just like any other ordinary 1982 D small date penny you might find in your spare change. Can you imagine? A penny worth $1 million just floating around in circulation? Of course, you've got to know what you're looking for. because to the unaided eye, this rare penny might not look or feel any different than the highly common zinc 1982 D small date pennies. How to find the rare 1982 D small date copper penny. You're probably wondering if it's easy to find a rare 1982 copper penny like this small date variety. Only 2 have been discovered so far, but relatively few people take time to really search their 1982 pennies. The average circulated 1982 penny is worth $2 to $3 or less, so most people don't think of these old pennies as having much value. If you're diligent, you might find a 1982 D small date copper penny or another valuable error coin like it. So, if you find a 1982 D penny, keep it. And remember, the D mint mark from Denver must be under the date. If there's no D mint mark on your 1982 penny, there's no chance that it's the rare one. You'll also need to weigh all of your 1982 D pennies. The most efficient, foolproof method is to check them each on a coin scale, which you can buy at a local big box retail store or online for less than $20. Checking the coin's weight is the easiest way to determine whether a penny is made from a copper-based brass, in this case, alloy, or the copper-plated zinc composition that virtually all other 1982 D small date pennies are made from. Here's how to tell the difference between a 1982 copper penny and a zinc penny. 1982 copper pennies weigh approximately 3.11 grams. 1982 zinc pennies weigh about 2.5 grams. And what about the small date? How can you tell a 1982 D small date penny from a 1982 D large date penny? You've got to check the alignment of the tops of each numeral in the date to see if you've got a small date or large date penny. On a 1982 D large date penny, the tops of the 9 and 8 in the 1982 date will appear higher than the 1 and the 2. On a 1982 D small date penny, the tops of all the numerals appear to be aligned, and the bottoms of the 1, 8, and 2 will also appear in alignment. Once you get used to looking at 1982 large date versus small date pennies, you'll be able to tell them apart from a mile away. Not including the 1982 D small date copper penny, the changes in composition and modifications to the appearance of the date means there are 8 other types of 1982 pennies. 1. 1982 large date copper penny. 2. 1982 small date copper penny. 3. 1982 D copper penny. 4. 1982 large date zinc penny. 5. 1982 small date zinc penny. 6. 1982 D large date zinc penny. 7. 1982 D small date zinc penny. 8. 1982 sproof penny. With the addition of the 1982 D small date copper penny, which was made at the Denver Mint and has a D mint mark, there are now 9 known 1982 penny varieties. It's theorized that the 1982 D small date copper penny was created when a brass planchet, or prepared coin blank, was left in the mint's coin hopper by accident and was inadvertently fed into the coining presses. At least 2, and perhaps many more, were unknown, until the first one was discovered by Paul Malone on November 23, 2016. He found it while sorting his 1982 pennies. It was the first ever reported discovery of a 1982 D small date penny. What's amazing about this coin is that it took nearly 35 years for it to be found. And what's even more incredible still is that there are likely more out there just like it waiting to be discovered. Maybe you will be the next person to find a 1982 D small date copper penny. Why is the rare 1982 copper penny worth so much? You're probably wondering who would spend $1 million to buy a 1982 D small date copper penny. Actually, there are tons of people who want rare error coins like this penny. The US Mint isn't supposed to make mistakes. So when it does, and creates neat coin errors like this 1982 penny error, everybody wants one. However, since only one of these 1982 copper pennies has been found so far, there certainly aren't many to go around. In fact, off-metal error pennies are very popular rare coins, and several have sold for well more than $100,000. Here are a few other rare copper penny errors that you may find in pocket change. 1943 copper penny. This is one of the most valuable rare pennies, and it's worth more than $1 million. 1983 no mint mark, Philadelphia, brass penny. These rare pennies have sold at auctions for as much as $23,500. In 1982, the quality of the strikes declined and changes were made to the obverse legends, including the date, to allow faster production of the zinc pennies. In Denver, the small date subtype was introduced after the remaining bronze plates were made. All surviving 1982 D small date bronze cents are transition alloy errors, cousins of the famous 1943 bronze cents. So, like the famous 1943 bronze cents, the 1982 D small date memorial cents are extremely rare and worth $1 million. 1982 penny FAQs. How rare is a 1982 small date penny? Among the 8 different varieties of the 1982 Lincoln penny, the small date variety minted in Philadelphia is one of the most difficult to find, especially in high grades. Plus, there is no small date variety of the 1982 penny minted in Denver. That makes a small date penny even scarcer. How do I know which 1982 penny I have? An easy way to check what kind of 1982 penny you have is by weighing your coin. The solid bronze version of the coin should weigh about 3.11 grams. Meanwhile, the copper-plated zinc coins should weigh 2.5 grams apiece only. Is the 1982 D small date bronze penny a variety or error? Most people might argue the 1982 D small date bronze penny is the 8th variation of the 1982 penny. However, grading experts consider it a mint error because it was stuck in a leftover planchet and accidentally entered circulation. How can you identify the small and large date of 1982 pennies? 1982 small and large date Lincoln cents have a few differences. For example, all the numbers in the date 1982 align at the bottom in a large date subtype. But small date variety, the number seems misaligned, with the 8 looking a bit raised. Another way to differentiate the two varieties is to look at the numeral 2. In the small date penny, the number 2 curves all down before getting to the flat bottom. In the large date coin, the number 2 has no curves. It curves a little at the top and goes all the way down to the flat bottom.
I hope, my dear friends, that you enjoyed this video and we lived up to your expectations and provided you with great benefit in the world of old and rare coins. Please, my friends, do not forget to press the like button and activate the bell so that you always receive new things on our channel. The Atlantis Channel team thanks you very much for your loyalty, my dear friends.